All right. Thank you and welcome again to Business, Finance, and Passive Income. Today, I welcome you to this presentation, and I'm going to be talking about living benefits with life insurance. Now, when people hear of life insurance, they think about dying, but that is not what it means. Absolutely, it doesn't mean that. Okay. When some people hear of life insurance, they think of life, living, making money while you're still alive. And if you have been following these videos, you know that there are different ways we can make money out of this vehicle for different purpose, for different reasons. But let's look at this in another dimension. A lot of us are in this country, we work hard for the money. People work around the clock. Some people work night shift, evening shift. They have to pay their mortgage bills. They have to pay different bills, have to send children to school, college funding. You see, hard work is involved. But when knowledge comes in, it makes hard work easier. It makes you to run faster than just working hard. It makes your money to do more than what it can do for other people who just work and work and work. So, a lot of people, after working all this job, we see people get stroke. Some people enter into serious diabetes, and some people go into heart attacks. People enter into some chronic diseases and critical illnesses, and there are many of these critical illnesses around me. I've seen people who had stroke, and I'm talking to you right now. One of my clients is actually on stroke right now, been on stroke for a couple of years now, on a stroke that took her unawares, But the fortunate thing for this lady also was that she signed on, she became a client of mine before she went into the stroke, okay? And I've seen people have died around me, that were died as a result of critical illness, So the thing is, how will you feel, or how will life look like if you can lose your job, or you can't work for the next 6 months? Are you still going to be paying bills? Will you be able to afford paying the bills? So we want to put you in a situation whereby if such things happen, we don't pray for those things, but it is what we see happening. We don't pray for them, but those things do happen. Some people, because of one critical illness or the other, they can't work this amount of hours they're supposed to work, and their income will go down, and there'll be a lot of financial burden for them. So what happens if you can't work in 6 months? What happens if you cannot work in the next 5 months or 4 months? You'll be able to still pay your bills. And that is why people who understand the power of life insurance with living benefit take advantage of this product, and they can use those months and still survive. In my hands, I have a very important letter. You can see over here, that is the abbreviation, or that's the name of the company, that issued this letter. The name of the client is not, you can't even see the name of the client. You can't see the name of the client because I was to wipe it off. But that's an official letter. And I'll read what it says. It says, "We acknowledge receipt of your signed application for election of accelerated benefits under the critical illness rider. In accordance with your application signed on March 7th, 2011, your request for settlement under full election option on your policy has been honored. Enclosed is our check for $257,172, which represent the accelerated living benefit amount per the enclosed calculation. She received $257,176. How did that happen? Because when I talked to this beloved sister of mine in 2010, she had about $3,000 in a saving account in Bank of America. Remember, in the other video, I've told brethren that be your own bank. Be your own bank. The bank is not going to put money for you to become what you want to be in terms of investments. When I told her about this vehicle, she practicalized it. She went into action. She went to Bank of America and said, you know what? Give my $3,000. I found a man that told me where to put my money, and it's gonna work better for me. And the bank tried to talk her out. You know how the banks will do, they will try to make you to keep that money back because the money is working for them. They'll give you all kinds of things to make you keep the money. But she was so smart. She said, you know what? I need my money out. 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 And that's how she got that money. She gave me a check of that $3,000. Actually, it was $3,600 because she decided to pay $300 every month. She paid for the whole year. The following year, which was 2011, she was diagnosed with cancer. She went through chemo and all that. But when I began to talk to her, then I discovered, we found out that she has an accelerated living benefit. We went and activated that benefit. We activated the benefit, and that's how she ended up with that amount of money. So you remember, it was life insurance. You don't have to die to use it. You don't have to die to use it. It is making money while you're still alive. It is using it while you're still alive for the things you really need. And she survived the cancer. She's still alive. So, but can you imagine a $3,600 investment? Well, we don't pray for those things, but we see these things happen to our brethren around us every now and then, to people we know, to families every now and then. Some people say, oh, I cannot afford, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. You see, it just complain and excuses. But the thing is, if it happens to you, what will happen to your children? If it happens to some people, what will happen to their family, their children, their bills? Now it's tax season. The way we do this, we file the taxes. When we get those tax and we don't blow the money. We just pay for the whole year. We take that same tax money and pay for these policies and pay for this investment vehicle for the whole year with the tax money. For the children, everybody will just pay it and wait again for the next tax season. When we file the tax, we receive the income tax return, pay it off. So we don't need to deal with it every month. That is the easiest way some people do it. That's the easier way I do it for my children. Just pay it for the whole year. Use the tax. Some of you have children. The money you are getting from tax return, most of that money is the children's money. Just pay it. And don't be talking about 529. I mean, if I have the opportunity, I will tell you about 529, how it is not the best vehicle to use for college funding. It's not. Okay. So please, again, we are here to help. Everybody has something that you can benefit out of this vehicle. Okay? Is to help yourself when you really need it without rushing to borrow money from the bank or trying to, call friends or neighbors and all that. I mean, everybody's tired in one way or the other. So you can reach us. You can reach us a small policy for yourself. I mean, you don't have to die, like I said, to use these policies. You can get cash out of it. It can be used like situations like this. Some people can use it for disability issues. It's like a baking soda. One of my business person says a baking soda. You can use it for different purposes. This vehicle, you can use it for different purposes. You can tweak it here and there. Like a buffet. You can put that what you want. You actually design it. I mean, you actually design it for you. You design what you want. If you want to pay for what amount of years, you just design it. So more on that, please reach out to us. Send us a message on maybe at the end of this video, and we'll be glad to see into your own personal situation. All right, God bless you. And we are putting this out there because we know that knowledge is what makes the difference between individuals. The knowledge we get here is what makes the difference between individuals. All that hard work need to pay, but something need to be done to make that money to work faster and better. Thank you again for watching. Again, share. If maybe you already have this kind of a program that you have, but what about some people around you? Share it to them. Maybe you are talking to them, they don't listen. Share to them that it is real. Like I said, I have one of my clients right now that just had stroke, and I've seen people like this lady who have collected money. I know another one again that so it is working for a lot of people. It is working for a lot of people. Thank you for watching, and please do come back again for another one. We thank you for being part of this move of financial literacy into our community. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.